to start the D&D campaign. This is our friend Greg. And this is his session 0. There are going to be other people involved with this as well. They're all going to get their own session 0s, but right now, it's just him. You'll have to deal. So, Greg, why don't you go ahead and give me and the folks at home a little information about the character you'll be playing.
Basically, I'm a fucking Ninja Turtle. I created a warrior monk, investigator with a background. He's basically Raphael from TMNT. I tweaked a few things with the backstory and the characters and the weapon sets and all that, but overall, he's pretty much that character.
All right. Yeah, and we don't. And more stuff about your background will come up as the game and everything progresses. So, with that, we're going to go ahead and dive into the session.
All right.
So, do you have a character sheet, or do you do that at home too?
D&D. I got D&D Beyond.
Okay, you got it on your phone? All right, cool. So, Greg.
Yes.
What's your character's name again? Just remind me.
Sunny.
Sunny. Yesterday. The fuck was that?
That was not
Oh,
me.
that's my phone. Someone's trying to call me. Professionalism. Sunny, yesterday, you were the man.
Okay.
Yesterday, you and your brother that you have this investigation company with, Dim, correct?
Damu.
You and Damu, you finally closed this case you've been working on for almost 2 months.
That's good.
You had a high-profile client, the Vashil Winery. Someone had been going through and tainting many of their barrels, and they sell high-class elven wine and spirits. And someone had been tainting their barrels, people have been getting sick. It's just hurting the reputation and hurting their revenue. So they hired you guys to discreetly find out who it was, what had been going on, take care of it as quietly as possible. You found one of the attendants, a man by the name of Rochester, had actually been sent by a rival brewing company to just discredit the vineyard, take it down so that they could buy the vineyard at a lower price.
Okay.
You guys, you were even able to bring in the authorities to arrest Rochester without you having to really even dirty your hands.
Good. I like that.
So you got a huge payoff. So last night you're drinking it up. You actually took a fine woman home with you.
I like that. That's good.
But that was yesterday.
Okay.
Today, sun's been up for a few hours. It's coming in on your face. It's just hot. You just had this ache in the back of your head that you know exactly how it got there, and you needed to leave.
Okay.
You roll over, and the woman's gone.
Okay.
So, bright side, didn't have to deal with that. She hit it, she quit it. Good for you.
Are all of my things still here?
Do a quick investigation.
Skills. 13.
13. You know your things in your room well enough. You go through it, and yeah, everything's still there. Nothing was taken.
Good.
You actually find something left. A green satin ribbon.
Okay. I guess investigation to see who it belongs to?
doesn't take much investigation. You still remember her smell from last night, and that is clearly the smell of her thighs.
It's a strong musk. I like it. Okay. I pack up my things and I go downstairs to get breakfast.
All right. So the building you're in is you kind of have an apartment above where you and Domu operate your investigation company out of. So you come downstairs and Domu is already sitting at a table, and he's filing through some scrolls. And the normally you guys lock the cash up inside a chest, which is right there, and there's still a large just pile that he hasn't been able to lock up because they gave you a price in platinum, but then they paid it to you in gold. So just volume just won't.
Is there a bank in town?
Yeah. So real quick before you get to that,
Okay.
Domu sees you and he waves and he's like, "Oh hey, yeah, you have a good night last night?"
I had a great night last night.
So did I.
So what guy did you take home?
Wasn't really able to find one that fit my needs. They wanted me to fit their needs, and I don't really feel like doing that anymore. So, though a lot of people bought me drinks, though clearly I should have been buying them some.
Nah, you let them spend your money on you, and then you spend your money on what you want to spend it on.
Nah, this is fair. Anyways, as you can see, we kind of have a storage problem. I'm going to be taking care of that with the bank today. I've actually got someone on the way over. Baby Bro stopped off and left some breakfast for us.
Nice.
As you go up to the table, you investigate, and you see there are these little balls wrapped up in some leaves. You smell them. Smell pretty good. And it's kind of got like a you're not sure if it's a seaweed wrap or a banana leaf that's kind of wrapped up in it.
Don't eat the leaf. Correct. Don't eat the leaf.
Is this you asking?
Yeah, I'm asking you, Drew. Don't eat the leaf, because you tricked me last time into eating the fucking leaf. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna need a timeout for the story. To tell you a story. And yeah, it sets up. So Greg and I have known each other for a while. We've went to this one restaurant called Hokkaido. It's a Chinese all-you-can-eat buffet. And I'm giving you the very short, condensed version. We found these things that are very much like what I've described here. And
Son of a bitch.
Greg looks at me and asks, "Do I eat the leaf? Do I not eat the leaf?" And I just go, "Oh yeah, you totally eat the leaf. I have never had these things before. I had never seen these things before." And Greg just bites into it. And you just hear this dry crunch. And just this look of confusion on his face as he starts to try to chew it. I see him fail, so I unwrap mine and start eating out the inside. And he's like, "Dude, I thought you said you eat the leaf." I go, "I got no fucking clue."
It's fucking bullshit. I trusted you.
Yeah, well, you learned something, didn't you?
Yeah, not to fucking trust you.
Yeah. So, time into the story. So, Domu tells you, "No, the leaves are just for transport.
God damn it.
You unwrap it and you eat the inside."
Lesson learned.
And you know there's like a 4 or 5 there. You see the discard of some leaves, so Domu's already had one. And he kind of like slides 3 over to you, keeping 2 more for himself. And he finishes going through his notes. And he goes, "Oh hey, we've got a leftover investigation. If you want to take care of that today, it should be a quick one.
Okay.
It's a missing persons. It's been over 72 hours. I'm certain that, you know, at this point in time, you're not looking for a person. You're looking for a body."
Fair assumption. We usually are. All right. Yeah, I'll take care of this. You're gonna head to the bank. What else do we have to do today?
That's all I got, man. We had cleared most of our schedule
Okay.
for this wine case, and I'm surprised that I found this one still. So,
Okay. Well, I'll get started on that.
all right. So he goes back to tallying all the cash up and everything just to make sure, because he doesn't want the bank to shortchange you guys. It's hard being a turtle. And
It's not easy being green.
you're kind of a brown.
No, I'm green.
You've got paint, just
Just streaks of makeup.
so. Yeah. So you take a look at the stack of parchments.
Mm-hmm.
You flip through it, and it is a missing persons case. It's from a few days ago. Husband looking for his wife.
She's not in bed with me.
It's got the address and the amount. It's a 5 gold fine. It's a pittance compared to what you just did, but I mean,
Work's work.
work's work, and money's money.
Gotta keep up the overhead. Okay. First things first. Question the husband.
All right. So and he's just outside of town, at a lumber mill, and then you go up there, and you see one guy at work, at a saw.
Okay. Approach him, and does he have a name on the job offer?
Yes, his name was. Let me look at the fancy name generator.
Yay.
His name is Amelon, and he's looking for his wife, Philema.
Okay. Sir, are you Amelon?
He kind of stops abruptly. Yes. Oh, you're the brothers. Yes. Did you find my wife?
No, I'm actually here to question you about that to get some leads to start our investigation. When was the last time you saw her?
3 days ago, she went out to go pick some truffles in the woods, and that night she hadn't come back. Some neighbors and we went out looking for her, but we weren't able to find anything.
Okay. Does she have any enemies? Anybody that want to harm her, do her any harm? You have any enemies? Somebody want to hurt you through her?
Oh. Enemies? No. I mean, just simple folk living simple lives.
Nobody you had a disagreement with? A neighbor?
I mean, Malvo thought I overcharged him on some chairs, but I don't think for chairs.
Okay.
And the name Malvo rings to you. He's a butcher in town.
Okay. Does she have any favorite places she likes to go? Anything like that in town?
He sits there and he racks his brain, for a minute, just really thinking about it. The floral stand. She likes to go there and look at the flowers every now and then. And when she goes out looking for the truffles, if she finds any flowers, she tries to bring them back in to them, get a little bit of extra coin.
Okay. What about friends and family? Mothers, sisters, friends? Anybody she might be staying with? Did you guys maybe have a fight recently? Maybe she's out with one of her friends or a relative.
No fights that I know of. Though she usually tells me that we're fighting, but I have no idea. Her mother lives in Bellbrook. You know Bellbrook. It's like a 5-day horse ride away.
Okay.
And he goes, that's her. Her mother and her brother live there, but as far as friends, I mean, she's friendly with all of our neighbors.
Okay. No particular best friends, really close friends she spends a lot of time with?
I mean, Anna, but, that's over at the floor shop.
Okay.
Stand, so.
All right. You've got me a lot to go on. I'm going to get started checking things out and seeing if I can track her down.
Thank you. It's been so long. I thought you guys had given up and forgotten about us.
Oh, no. We don't forget. We just a lot of people need investigating, a lot of jobs to do.
Roll a deception check. Because Donnie has said, or Domu has said that you guys had forgotten about this one entirely.
12.
He kind of nods and goes, "Oh, okay." He seems to buy it.
Good. Glad I got an 11 on that roll. So I was like, I forgot he said we forgot about it. Bluff. Okay. Let's see. Next place I'll check out will be the Butcher, Malvo.
Okay. I mean, so you make your way into town. I mean, you've been to the Butchers. You're what's the third brother's name?
Miko.
Miko's got a stall, a little bit down from him. He buys meat from Malvo all the time. Actually, the chances are the meat inside the little dish you have is probably from Malvo's shop.
Okay. All right, so go in and talk to Malvo.
Yep. You pull up. He actually has a shop that's actually inside the wall of a building. He does the front open that he lets air go out into, and you can see there's he's actually working with a guy dressed in all leathers with a bow, clearly some kind of hunter. Discussing a price over some rabbits the hunter just brought in.
Okay. I'll wait for him to finish what he's got to say with that guy, that transaction.
Yeah. Finishes up. Hunter leaves in a little bit of a huff. Not a big one, but, you're not sure if he wasn't able to screw Malvo or Malvo screwed him. But either way, business concluded.
Okay.
So as you walk up, you see the very upper body strong but still portly dwarf Malvo just in there. He's like, yes, what's you? Oh, hello.
What's going on, Malvo?
Yeah, I thought you would have been that bloke coming back.
Nope.
Yeah, he's convinced a hair is worth 3 silver.
What's the usual going price for it?
3 copper. It's a hair. I can sell a whole hair for maybe 6.
Yeah, he's asking a bit much on that then, I'd say.
10 times.
Well, I'm here on official business.
So, you want, boy?
I understand that, what is her name? Falima?
Felima's missing, and Alvana.
Alvana has gone missing.
Felima's missing.
Falima's missing, sorry. Falima's missing, so I'm trying to track her down and see where she's gone. Your name came up when I was talking to the husband. Said you guys got into a disagreement about chairs. I'm just following leads and seeing where they go. When's the last time?
That bastard thinks I would do something to his wife because he cheated me out of some silver for some chairs.
No, he didn't say that. I'm following leads. He mentioned your name, that you got into a disagreement about chairs. So I know it's a stupid thing to kidnap a wife over, but it's a lead I have to follow nonetheless.
Sure, what do you want to know?
When's the last time you saw his wife?
I don't know. Like he sits there, he starts tapping us. He's kind of racking his brain. Week and a half ago.
Okay.
She's probably saw her in the market trying to with the floral. She likes the flowers. I mean, what woman doesn't like flowers?
Probably orc warriors, I bet.
I said women.
That's fair. Okay, sorry about a week ago. You guys got into a dispute over the chairs. I'm sure
but that was almost a month ago.
Okay. And nothing became of no bad blood between you since the dealings, or?
I haven't really had any dealings with him. I stay in my shop, he stays in his. I mean, I'll still go to him if I need to replace another chair. I mean, he's the only, lumber mill in town.
Okay.
So, it's not like I really have much options.
Okay.
That's why he overcharges.
Well, when you're the only business in town, you kind of supply and demand. That's kind of how it works. I know it sucks.
He just shakes his head some more and just...
I mean, it'd be the same as if you were the only butcher in town. I mean, I doubt that you would overcharge, but to say that you could is fair.
He kind of gets a frumpy, look on his face with it. Just you can tell he's measuring your words and accepting them. He just doesn't like them.
If this is a bakery, I'd say truth hurts, don't it? All right, that's all I really want to check up on. Just make sure you guys didn't have any bad blood. I know you had a dealing with the chair. I just wanted to make sure, following my leads and checking up on things. Sorry to hold you up and take away from your business.
No, it's fine. But I mean, speaking of business, can you interest you in some? I have this fresh hair.
Are you trying to sell it to me for 6 copper?
Yes.
I don't know. Because I could probably find a hunter that'd give me for 3.
That would be if he still had them.
Yeah, but I've also got breakfast right here, and I'm really not hungry for rabbits, so I'm going to get the hell out of here.
All right.
Okay, next stop, floral shop.
All right. You go up, and it's just a stall. And they've got some real, just simple flowers and other vegetations, like some sprouts that are starting to come up. And there's the elderly woman just bent over, just tilling through them, and this to be Anna.
Okay. Hey, Anna.
You hear her bones creak as she lifts up to look at you. Oh. Hello, Sonny. How are you today?
Doing all right. You sound a little more achy than usual. How you feeling?
Oh, it's the weather. There's
70
nothing left between my bones anymore. And I mean, like, this woman is dust.
There's dust in between her joints instead of cartilage.
Just a strong wind, and she is wholesale out of here.
She really is dust on the wind.
Ironically, the song is actually about her. You know?
It was a love song.
Anna is just dust on the wind.
There she goes. Okay, okay. So I'm here checking out. God, I can't remember his fucking name.
Fleema is missing.
Fleema's missing. So I'm checking up to.
And you see her kind of like shrink at that news, and she kind of like huddles into her like, I wonder where she had been the last few days.
Yeah, we're trying to track her down. She's been gone for about 3 days, so we're trying to see where she went, and we're checking all of her usual places she goes to see if maybe we can find a lead on where she might have gone.
Starts breathing heavily and starts like patting her stall for support, like as like you can see the panic starts to wave over her.
Insight. Oh shit! I bumped the mic. 19.
She is it's pure anxiety. She's terrified at this and just very disturbed at this news.
Good.
I mean, one thing you would know is that Anna has no family here to take care of her. So, you know, Fleema probably is the only person who really checks up on Anna. So, real strong connection there.
Now I bring the hammer. Listen here, you old bitch. Oh my God, I should do it, but I can't. I can't. Oh God, I'll yell her into oblivion.
As you debate being evil to this old woman, this old woman.
You fucking killed her, didn't you? Didn't you, Anna?
She lowers herself onto a stool, and you know, just again starts breathing heavily again, just trying to calm herself, and just like.
Anna,
just can't
breathe. I need you to calm down. Do me a favor. In through your nose and out through your mouth.
It comes out choppy, but that's mostly because of how old she is.
Her lungs have arthritis.
she was there when the ancient magics were thought of, not even pre-written, just thought of.
You know what we should do? We should do ancient magics. Write that down, Anna.
Hysteria, world's oldest woman. Anna remembers that bitch being born.
Need a glass of water, Anna? You need me to get you anything?
No, I just. What?
Okay, so when's the last time you saw her? About
3 days ago.
3 days ago. Did you notice anybody with her, following her, any strange characters around her?
You see her getting this real inquisitive look. Like, for a moment, she looks like she's lost, like she's relapsed into some...
Anna?
No, I'm here. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
She, following her. No.
Okay.
There was an odd young man, though.
Okay, tell me about the odd young man.
He was here most of the morning. He's not from here.
Okay.
He was just wandering around with this, almost wild look in his eye. I don't think anyone else noticed him, though.
Okay, can you describe the man for me? What he looked like, features?
He had a thin beard,
Okay.
kind of a single braid coming down the side of one of his head. Skinny, but still some muscle. About, and she holds up a hand. You would have come up to under your chin. She can't even reach that high.
Okay. Okay.
She's so doubled over and just like she can barely get her own hand above her head.
All right. You said he was young. How young? We talking teenage, young adult?
Late 20s, mid 30s.
Okay. Any distinguishing features? Scars, tattoos, eye color, makeup, anything?
No, he was mostly covered. It's just I had never seen him before, and he was just watching everyone.
Okay.
He was here before Anna, and he was here well after Anna. Or sorry, she's Anna. She was here.
Nobody's here well after Anna.
He was here before Flemo came and well after Flemo left, but he was the only odd thing that day.
Okay. Do you know what direction he may have headed off from or came from?
I don't know.
Okay. Has Flema ever had any dealings with this guy? Or just the first time you saw him was that day?
The first time I'd seen him was that day.
Okay. If I found him again, could you point him out for me? Could you confirm that this is the man that you saw if I bring him to you?
I could try.
Okay. All right. Where do I go from here to track down a guy that she doesn't know where he is? Who would know in this town everyone that goes in and out of it? Like somebody.
You're kind of a smaller town.
Okay.
You do have like a main entrance that you have like 3 roads that lead in and out of town. That there are some town guards posted at, but I mean you could easily just come in from the side. There's no like high wall fences or anything like that. Kind of a sprawling.
Okay. Hey Anna, do you know of any places that Flema would like to go? Any places other than the flower shop? Any places that she may have mentioned that day about going to see or visit? Meeting anyone?
She said she was gonna go get some truffles for some soup that she was making that night, and she said if there was any left over, she'd be bringing it to me. I had just assumed that, how hungry her husband gets, they had eaten it all, which is fine. I mean, I have my own food, but she tends to go, down into the woods west of here. She says, about an hour or 2 west of here, there's a great spot for finding truffles. I know that there are boar in the woods. I wonder if she just follows them.
Okay. And just one last thing, Anna. What can you tell me about her and her husband's relationship? Have they had any fights recently? Any kind of disagreements? Is he...
He's good to her.
Okay.
He's a stubborn man, but he works hard. I mean, I can only... you see her kind of like... She's trying to be... You get the sense she's trying to be polite about what she's saying. Because
Insight.
It's not her marriage or anything like that.
Yeah. 24.
Okay. She's not a huge fan of the husband, but she doesn't hate him.
Okay. That's when I'll dig a little deeper. Anna, what is it about him that you don't like? You clearly got some issue with him. Is there something you're not telling me?
Fleema's a flower.
Okay.
He's stone. A flower's not going to be as pretty growing out of stone.
Yeah, but isn't it kind of beautiful to see a rose going through concrete?
Roll persuasion.
10.
She kind of rolls eyes at the statement. He is a stubborn, hard man.
Okay.
Who does stubborn, hard work. And she's a free spirit.
Has Flemo made any mention of wanting to leave her husband, to be a free spirit and just kind of go her own way?
No. The scandal of that would... No.
Okay. All right, I guess, do I want to check out the house for clues on Flemo? I'm going to go to the truffle spot.
Okay.
Thanks for your time, Anna. I'll stop by and get some flowers from you next time I'm in town.
Okay. Tell me what you like and I'll have it ready for you.
Carnations.
And she kind of nods and starts shuffling through stuff.
Okay. All right. To the woods.
All right. And roll me a survival, because this is you're not going on any wood paths.
Ooh, that's good. 21.
Yeah. It's like you'd been there before. And sure enough, like at about an hour, you end up roughly where Anna had described, and you see this rather large rock, and down around there's some mossy kind of muddy area, and you do in fact see some mushrooms growing up there.
Okay.
Not necessarily truffles, but definitely mushrooms. Roll me an investigation. 11. You find a broken basket.
Investigation to see if it belongs to Anna. Any kind of identifying marks or a name written on it.
Okay. Your initial investigation would have told you everything about that. And while you don't, you got a high suspect this belongs to Anna, just because.
Flemo.
Flemo.
Yeah,
sorry. We both got fucked up there.
Yeah.
You have a high suspect this belongs to Flemo, but and you know she's looking for truffles. You know she was looking for them about here. The basket has clearly been here for a while. It's been broken.
Days or hours of a while?
You were not able to tell that with your investigation roll.
Okay.
What else would you like to do?
Could I roll investigation to look for signs of a struggle?
Survival or investigation. Yeah, you could use that to look for either of those.
Oh, yeah. 24 survival.
Okay. The marks are kind of faded because it has in fact been a few days, and you don't see signs of a struggle, but you do see footprints, light, slender footprints, and they are running not exactly towards the village, but in that general direction.
Okay. Track the footprints.
Okay. And one thing you do see also with the 24 is you do see a second set of humanoid, almost looks like foot and handprints
Like something running on fours.
on all fours, but it's definitely got like misshapen human foot, misshapen human hand
Okay.
on all fours again.
Track them.
Okay.
Survival.
Yeah, this will be another survival to track them.
Those five, so 18.
Okay. And the tracks are a few days old, but you are able to follow them to a point, and you lose them north of the village. So, like, if
North
you
of the
went
forest or the village?
of the village,
Okay.
you're in the forest still, but you lose them in the forest north of the village.
Okay.
So, like, you went west, you found the footprints, and you started kind of going in a northeastern
Okay.
trajectory back. And you're still a little bit west of the village, but you're but you're
Gotcha.
a good chunk of the way north now as well.
All right.
And you're still, and if you had to guess it, you'd say you should probably about an hour and a half walk back to the village from here.
Okay. Try to see if there might be any other signs any clues left in this area to follow. Any signs of Anna or whatever this creature is.
Okay, give me another investigation.
19.
Okay. It is getting later in the day, just so you know. You probably spent, half hour, 45 minutes with the husband, then probably another half hour, 45 minutes. Getting to and talking to the husband, then getting to and talking to the butcher, and then same deal, getting to Anna, and then with the walk here. So it's getting pretty close to dusk. So just so you know, timing wise, you have about 2 hours to sunset.
Okay.
Because you had a late start.
Right.
So you look around, and you don't find any more tracks from Flema or the whatever was chasing her. But you do find a familiar smell.
Smell of what?
A sweet, musky thigh.
Can I track the scent?
You are able to. You follow it, and it's not hard. But you go a little bit further north, and you find a piece of torn green satin cloth.
And I pull out the one that I have to compare it.
It's identical.
Okay. Continue my search.
Okay. Roll me another investigation.
Investigation or survival?
So investigation is like looking in a particular area for clues.
Gotcha.
Survival would then be like following them.
Okay. So 19 on
19.
investigation.
Okay.
That should be higher considering I'm an investigator. Gotta work on that.
So you start kind of like piecing together, and you see that again. This kind of tapers you off back west again, but still heading north. So back away from the village.
Follow it.
Yeah.
The only clue I got.
You follow this for like another
Follow the thread.
hour or so. The sun is beginning to set. Roll me a perception.
17. No. 18.
Okay. You hear a snap from behind. You turn around and you see a man fitting close to the description of what Anna gave you, just kind of swaying back and forth.
Weapons at the ready.
Roll initiative, I guess.
No, I'm just saying. I got my weapons drawn. Hey, what's you all right? You out here lost?
He's a good 60 feet away, and he starts running forward until finally he does break down onto all fours and just starts running at you like a rabid dog. So yeah, roll for initiative.
Okay. Plus 2. 19.
Okay. You're kind of taken back by his sudden just
Drop to 4.
drop the force. Like, you kind of thought this was going to come, but then like to actually see it was still another thing. And so he goes first, and he actually does close the distance and just leaps at you like this, like a feral animal. Okay. Yeah, I don't think this hits you. 11.
No.
Yeah.
No.
He dives wide.
Turtles in a half shell. Turtle power.
Kind of misgauging his jump, and turns back to face you.
Attack!
All right, roll your attack.
Uh, 17 to hit.
That hits.
Alrighty. 4 damage.
Okay. You manage to catch him right on the shoulder, and it skips up off his shoulder into his face, and he lets out kind of a barky yelp as he then spins around in place before lunging at you again.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay. This time when he lunges, he pulls out a knife just out of him.
Oh.
He had sheathed it into his arm. And just, he finds up under your shell, like, and just draws across, like, your kidney. Take 8 damage.
Well, fuck. So much for me to do my first fucking encounter.
He critted. And he rolled damn near max.
Yay. Andrew's dice sack again.
I've got cameras on, man. Like, they know I'm not fucking with you.
Why Why are you so intent to kill me every time we play? Every monk I play.
I'm never intent to kill you.
Your dice are intent to kill.
Well, they're
every
racist. What do you want?
That I play. Every monk I play, it's just like, he's got a monk, fucking kill him.
Because I won't have Naruto in my games, damn it.
He's not a monk, he's a ninja. That's a different class altogether. God damn it. Alright, so.
You're still alive. You've got
barely.
You got like 3 hit points.
2.
Okay, you're still alive.
Fuck my life, dude. I'm gonna die on the first encounter. Okay, so plus 21 to hit.
Yeah. He didn't bother to reset his defenses after the leap.
Good. 7 damage.
You catch him, sending him sprawling back, just ass over head, knife left inside you. And he gets up, and you can just see just the blood and dirt all over his face as he then takes into another sprint, but this time away from you, heading further north and west and deeper into the woods.
Ah! God damn it. Fucking follow him.
Okay. You're pretty quick and agile, and you think this guy could keep up with horses. As he just gets further and further before finally disappearing. He's not trying to hide any kind of trail, though. You look down and it's very obvious. You can see where his fingers and toes had dug into the ground and just kicked up dirt as he went. So you would be able to follow him.
Follow the bastard. God, I hope I don't die.
All right. Now that you've come down to a slow place, you pull the knife out of your side. Now, so it's yours. You can toss it to the ground or keep it. And
oh no, I'm giving it back to him. Well, this is return to sender now.
So you're able to follow him. But between the scuffle and the run, night has now freshly fallen. Even while in the daytime, no check was required. It's night. I'm going to need you to roll me a survival to find and continue to follow his footprints. 11. All right. Yeah, you're able to find him. You're able to follow him some more. And again, you just go deeper into the woods. And
I want to find its lair.
So what is your perception? Your passive perception? So it's like 8 plus your...
I think it's 13, I think it said. 13.
Okay. Walking along, following the tracks as best you can, broken twig over here, footprint there. You hear this loud metallic snap. Pain shoots through you. You take 1 point of damage. So you're down to 1. Still alive. You look down. Mechanical jaws.
Fucking bear trap.
Snapped around your leg. You hear a weird cackling echoing from around you.
Free myself from the bear trap.
All right, roll me a strength check.
Thank God I'm a strong character. Let me stats. Give me my stats. Modifier 3. So 15.
You pry it open. Your leg's broken. You can continue to move at half speed, and you have disadvantage on any athletics or acrobatics checks.
I just wanted to find its lair. But your dice won't let me. I guess back to town. I can't.
All right. Start to limp back towards town. You're a little bit turned around, though, so roll me a quick survival.
14.
Okay. You're able to find the way back to town, but this is something you finally notice. There's a flickering light coming through the trees, not too far off.
See what the light is.
You hobble your way up to the light. As you get closer, small cottage. And you hear from the inside the sound of metal grinding on stone.
Take note of the location and go back to town. Find a cleric.
Find a cleric.
Find a cleric and get minor restoration.
All right. Roll me survival.
15.
All right. Yeah, so you're thumping your way back to town. Perception again.
What's my perception? 2 or 3? Skills, perception. 22.
22. You don't know how, but now he's in front of you again, between you and town. He's holding an axe.
Are there any potions for this boss battle?
No? Do you have potions?
I don't think I do.
Then you don't have potions.
Oh, God. Please, God.
That crit really screwed you.
Dude, right? As soon as I heard it go, ooh, I'm like, God damn it, he fucking critted. God, please fucking miss. Just don't let it be a double 20. Not a double 20, but here's most of your hit points. Fuck!
Well, there's no roll to confirm in 5e. It's just you crit or you fumble.
Great. Fucking great. He's in front of me. So he sees me. So I can't stealth out of this.
You can try.
Fuck it! I mean,
It is dark.
yeah.
As far as you know, he's human-ish.
God damn it. This is gonna fucking suck. I'm gonna start the game off with a new fucking character when the fucking campaign starts. 19.
You roll again and take the lower because it's a movement and your leg is broken.
17.
Okay. You're able to move into the bushes trying to hide away. And again, back towards the cottage seems to be where the most of the brush is. And he does come up and he goes to where you were standing and he kind of does that Nazgul. And he doesn't seem to see you.
Can I use a medicine roll to see how weakened he is? Like, basically weigh my options. Like, could I take him right now on one leg, hobbling? Is he weak enough to do that, or should I just hide till he goes somewhere and fuck him?
He's still very bloody from the major blow you dealt him, and he's also breathing very heavily. He's probably hanging there about as much as you are.
All or nothing.
You've kind of noticed his jaw has not closed since you've hit him last.
I'm going to stay stealthed. And I'm going to try to sneak up on him.
All right.
When he passes or something.
Okay. We'll leave with your current stealth roll. Okay. He kind of starts fording his way through the bushes, taking wide swings with his axe. He clearly doesn't know where you are, but he's trying to luck out. The axe actually does come very close, right past you, as he keeps chopping his way forward.
He's past me, though.
Yeah. Right now, you technically have an attack of opportunity.
Yes. Yes, come on. What is my hit? Where's my attacks? 24 to hit.
Yeah, you hit.
Okay. Oh, God, please let me fucking murder this fucking... 7 damage.
How does he die?
As he passed me, I'm trying to drive my knives into the base of his skull.
You do. You just take both your knives as you just stand up, just shoving them.
Oh, one of them is his. I'm returning that son of a bitch.
You know, one of yours, one of his, and then just in this unison, just flanking the sides of the brainstem, just up into his skull, and then finally dragging him down back into the dirt before ripping yours out.
Yes. Yes. Satisfactory. Happiness. Joy. Fear. A lot of fear. Okay. Do I have the strength to drag his body back to town?
And there's still the cottage.
God, I wish I was a stronger monk. I could just heal myself. Fuck. I guess I'll investigate the cottage. I'm already fucking out here.
All right. You limp your way up to the cottage. The grinding sound is not there anymore.
Oh, thank God.
You peer in through the window and you see a set table, and you do see a grinding stone on the like a pedalwork grinding stone on the inside. That's all you're able to see from the window, though. Roll me another perception.
Please. I can't take this. 22.
It's that smell again.
I'm so weak.
It's that sweet last night musk.
Is she near me? Like, do I turn around and
You don't see anyone, but you still smell it. It's clearly coming from inside the cottage.
Is there light from inside the cottage?
Yeah,
Like
there's a Um, there's a lamp probably lit somewhere, and there's a fire in the fireplace definitely going.
Guess I'll try to stealth into the cottage with my broken fucking leg. I don't know how the fuck that happened. Stealth is a +4. 18.
Okay. You sneak your way into the cottage. You know, coming in through the window, and this is when you see what was set on the table. Some delicate woman meat. Just the torso is still there, carved almost like deli cuts.
Oh no.
It's not Flemo.
Oh.
It's the
Muskie?
It's Muskie.
Oh no, Muskie.
You see
Then where the fuck is Flemo?
Roll an investigation.
Investigation. I can't remember these numbers. 19.
You find a trap door going down to a basement. Do you open it up and go in?
I'm honestly half tempted to set the whole fucking cottage on fire and just be done with everything. I'm so done with these woods. I'm done with that freakish fucking thing out there. I'm mad Muskie's dead. I can't find this one. Oh my God, I'm so tempted to set this bitch on fire. And just be like, you know what? It can all burn. Fuck them all. Yeah, I'll go in I'll open the trap door.
You open the trap door and it's dark. You're able to grab one of the torches to help light the way down. As you go down there, all discarded bones. All humanoids. There's a bucket of discarded things like jewelry and other shoes.
Well, I mean, I can't just leave the jewelry here to just rot. I mean, I'll just take that with me. Because that just seems, right.
Okay.
Can I tell if these bones have been gnawed on by the thing I just murdered in self-defense? And that no court could convict me of actually murdering?
Roll me a... 'cause medicine's not a thing on here, is it?
Medicine is a thing.
Okay, yeah, roll me medicine.
Ooh, very nice. 21.
These bones have been boiled, roasted. Think about how chicken bones look when you're done.
When I'm done?
When you're done.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He did that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And over in the discarded non-edible petals, you actually do find the rest of the broken basket. So Flemo's here somewhere.
Call her name? Flemo.
No answer.
A little louder. Flemo.
Still no answer.
She's obviously dead. I should probably just burn this place to the ground. But I really want that 5 gold. Investigate where the basket is.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you go over there, you find the basket, you find... This is not a hard thing to investigate. It's just... You've got the feeling Flemo has been eaten. If she's been here for a few days and the cook and carve up of your last night is here as well.
I was hoping to find Muskie and return this ribbon.
I mean, you found her. You still can. She just won't be appreciative of it. She might be, though. Her soul might be.
I lay it on her torso.
Okay.
And then I take the jewels that were down there and all the other shit, and I fucking...
Okay, real quick.
All the valuable shit.
Okay.
Let me clarify.
As you're leaving, roll me a perception.
God fucking damn it. I just want to fucking go home to my brother. 22.
It's almost too late, but you see a man come from behind and attempt to stick you in the neck with something.
Stab him.
All right. Roll your attack. This is going to happen the same time that he rolls.
Fucking not 20. God damn it. Ooh. Confirm that shit.
You don't need to confirm.
Right, you don't need to confirm.
Yeah, you just roll double dice.
Attacks. 3 equals 5 plus 4 equals 7. 12 damage. Wait, did I roll double damage die?
Yeah. So if you roll a dagger, you got a 4 and a 1, right?
Yeah.
So that's 5, and then you just add.
Oh, you just add. Okay, I added the plus 3 strength to both rolls.
No, so yeah, it's just 3. So that would be 8. Not a big deal. I mean, still, it's good. It's what he did to you when he critted. So yeah, it's pretty good with the dagger. And you just drive this right into the guy's shoulder, and you see him let out a hard scream. It's not the guy it's not the creature you were fighting before. It's a different man. He yells back at your face as he then drives the needle into your neck, and you feel this whole side of your face start to go warm before you then pass out and fall asleep. And that's where we ended for the night.
Dumb shit. Dumb fucking shit. Dumb shit.
So, question, because I had told you this earlier. I had based this off of a movie and a song. Do you know the movie and do you know the song?
I'm hoping it's not Rocky Horror Picture Show.
No.
That has a bad ending. A movie and a song. Silence of the Lambs?
No.
That's good. Give up.
Movie, Sin City.
Motherfucker.
When the detective follows Elijah Wood into the
To the fucking woods.
song. Yeah. Actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
Oh my god, I'm getting murdered by Shia LaBeouf.
He breaks out on all fours and sprints, brandishing a knife. Shia LaBeouf. Oh no, you're caught in a bear trap.
God damn it. I hate you.
They both stack very well together. Anyways, bye everybody. We'll be back with the other people's session zeros before we get started.